My dad noticed you're here.
Thanks for following, you guys. Thank you. These are the watch guys, right? He showed us his YouTube, his iPad. I'm a subscriber to you guys. You said two $100 tips in the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, no, last week and a half.
Here's 3. That's all I have.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
For these 3 guys right here.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in to Selling Time this week. It's been a great episode. We just interviewed someone great again. Make sure to go tune into our Scott Disick episode of My Collection. We have another great My Collection episode coming out. Hope you guys like Selling Time this week. It's a short one, but we're in Miami, so.
This is Grand RP, your new life in GTA 5. Here, you will find everything you need for full immersion. Here's a unique economy where you can build your own businesses, buy cool cars, exchange them, earning on interest, pick fancy looks for your character, and decorate it with unique accessories. Immerse yourself in a crafting system where each player can create something really unique. Need a new backpack?
This timepiece right here, I'm sure out of all the timepieces, this is one that means possibly the most to me. Before you signed your deal, you may be getting $2,000 a night, $3,000. For you to have a $12,000 timepiece, you know what that meant.
You're hustling.
You going back to that jeweler, hey man, here go $2,000. I'll see you in a week or 2. I asked myself, what the was you thinking? Oh man, it's so horrible now that I look at it.
That's how you were feeling at the time.
You do some shit and you look back at it now like, yo, that watch horrendous. But to me, that's dope boy level when you still have one of those. That motherfucker band limp. It's the biggest boss in the game, Ricky Rose. Watch guys, you rocking with us today. I'm finna let you peep some of this huge Rose collection, you heard me? This is a $1.5 million watch. It's not about price when it comes to timepieces, but to me it's all about the collection. I would not charter a jet until I was ready to buy it.
And what was your first real success in your life?
Oh man, I had to be the biggest. I caught electricity in a bottle with that. I kicked the door in for Ricky Rose.
10 years from now, if someone watches this interview, what do you want them to understand? What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of My Collection, brought to you by Watch Guys. My name is Robertino Altieri, and today we're joined by one of the biggest bosses to ever do it. For over 2 decades, he's dominated as a singer, songwriter, rapper, actor, entrepreneur, franchise owner, and record label owner of his very own Maybach Music Group. It's a blessing to be here sitting with you today and in front of your very own private jet. Rick Ross, how you doing?
Man, I'm wonderful. Thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you for having us, man. Today we're here to talk mindset and the watches that came with Rick Ross along his journey of his successful career.
I brought out 20 pieces, and to me, I brought out the pieces that really had a story to tell. You understand? So
yeah. Take us through some of them. What's the one that jumps out to you?
I'm gonna start like this. You see, I just took that dope ring.
What is that piece right there?
Oh man, that's
looks heavy.
That without a doubt. This is, of course. So this is basically like Ricky Rose. In my past lifetime, I know I was a Greek god. You dig? So when I pointed this at you, it could only mean 2 things. So you know, I had to get shit like this made. I love pieces, trinkets. This right here is Sylvester Stallone.
Hey,
oh, I love
shout
it.
out with that on my mama. That was my shit.
You know what I mean? So this right here, of course, that's
a fellow Paisan right there, Sylvester Stallone. Man, look at this thing.
That's the homie. So this timepiece right here, I'm sure out of all the timepieces that I brought out today, this is one that means possibly the most to me and really is the least valuable when it comes to price.
Okay.
Because this watch goes back to '06.
Boom.
And you got to remember when you're a young artist, and let's say if it's in the '05, '06, you just released your big record. Before you signed your deal, your record getting you recognition, and you may be getting $2,000 a night, $3,000 a show. You do 1 or 2 shows a week. But so for you to have a $12,000 timepiece, you know what that meant.
You're hustling.
You going back to that jeweler, hey man, here go $2,000. I'll see you in a week or 2.
Layaway.
It might be 3 weeks, just because you don't want, no pressure. That's for me. When you a boss, you really shouldn't feel no pressure, and that's what this was. You get the bezel done, you go back, you get the Roman dial, and it's so old, but means so much to Rose. And to me, this just it gives you an idea of when I collect things. Look at this timepiece. Look at that band.
Don't mean nothing. It's the memories that come with it.
It's the memories. It's when Ricky Rose was still a young artist, still was not known.
But you know what, though? The price really doesn't matter. Back then, it might have.
The price does not determine what it means to you. But for me,
that's what it means to you.
When you go from a mixtape artist, right. If you're an artist and you getting $2,000 or $3,000 a show and you investing in a $12,000 to $15,000 watch, and you taking your time. You taking your time. For me, it just was like, yo, and that's something that I plan on keeping forever.
Forever. You don't ever get rid of it. This is one of the first ones right here?
Without a doubt. That's one of the first
Probably
ones.
Probably an 1803.
That's a 20.
Right here.
That's a 20-year-old timepiece.
90s, 80s, late 80s or 90s?
Of course,
something
late
like
80s,
that.
Without a doubt.
With the red dial. Beautiful diamonds still.
Oh man, it's the memories.
But I've heard you say before, the price doesn't matter. It's the memories.
And when I say that, I say that from an angle of I own a $5 million watch. I own a $3.5 million watch.
Right. Take us back to when it all started. What was your first real success in your life?
My first real success, maybe when I got my first Geneva watch.
There you go. There you go.
I spent $4,500 on it.
Where at?
I got it from the flea market. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Morgan, 183rd Street Flea Market.
Cool.
His name was solid, and man, I made some payments. I got that, man. That shit was
What year? What year? How long ago was that?
That had to be maybe 98.
Wow. In the 90s?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was in the 90s. I was a teenager.
Were you doing music then or not yet?
Not really, I was doing music, but I was more of a writer.
Gotcha.
Versus myself. That was even before I ever put out my first mixtape. That was before that.
Back in that era of Double MG with Meek Mill, French, all those guys, were watches kind of part of that culture?
Without a doubt. That's something me and Meek Mill spoke about on a nightly basis. Every studio.
Watches.
Why not? Of course. That was just a part of the motivation. And not that it was a part of our life, not that it dictated our life, but yo, this is some motivation for us. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was something that you always dreamed of. When you didn't have timepieces, you was in the studio. Yo, I just want to be able to look at my timepiece. It's just a reminder, we great.
That's the level you're at. Yeah. I've heard you say before that you let the watches do the talking. Do watches, you feel like, do they make you a boss?
They play a role in you being a boss. Does it make you a boss? Of course not.
But in a room, does a watch say something?
Oh, without a doubt. It introduces everybody to who you is without you saying a word. That's what the timepiece was created for.
Right.
But to me, it's all about the collection. And when I collect things, I had this since '04. This is 22 years, and it's just about, when I talk about collection, it's a lot, I understand, but when I buy things, I usually keep it. So if you see me with a watch since I've been in the rap game, it's a great chance that I still have it. So, yeah, but like I